Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a GW Panther, the GW Panther, the Tier 7 German SPG, and this one's located on the south spawn of Fjords under the command of General Disturbance. Yes, another of my replays. This one I'm in the Count Dracula. As you can see, it's got our logo on the top, a plush velvet lined interior in red silk. Yeah, it's made up to look like the Dark Prince himself. 15cm howitzer, and the game started. Now in this one, I'm not going to my regular position. I'm headed off onto the peninsula, which some people call Little Italy because it does look like a little bit of Italy. Okay, guns loaded. Now, the alpha damage on this 15cm is 680, but it needs to penetrate 39mm of armour in order to do so. And I'm just turning her around, getting her into position. And we found a target straight away. It's a T29. I'm dialing in on the spot. Rounds out. Falls a bit short, but and went to one side as well. 126 hit points off that one. And I'm moving position because one thing the enemy loves doing is counter battering on this map, and so you dare not stay in the same position too long, because then you might get found and wiped out. Reload time is about 26 seconds. I'm reloaded, aiming at T28 prototype. Rounds out, and I got a direct hit. It was a blind shot, but he was definitely there because the shell went into that area and did not explode. Okay, the T29's come back, and I'm marking that's my next target. Almost ready to go. Rounds out straight away, and it went slightly to one side, slightly to the right, and so I'm moving position again. I suspect I probably did do some damage to the T29, but I don't know how much. Okay, and I'm reloaded, aiming in the same area. I notice off to the right there's an M41 Walker Bulldog, and we've got an AMX 1375 nearby. I fire at the M41, no damage recorded, but I'm pulling back from my firing position, changing position to avoid counter battery. And somebody's indicating that the enemy has been seen, or the Arty is in B2. And in fact, actually, a GW Panther has been found in B3. I fired a round in at the M41 and got a direct hit on him. That's going to help our team. Yes, he's low on hit points. He's been stunned. The LTG's coming in to get the kill. I'm following the target, indicating him. Yes, they ram killed him. The GW Panther's been killed. Okay, waiting to see where the enemy is. There's a T28. That's the one I hit earlier. And I fire at the T28 prototype as well. Oh, yes, I hit both of them actually there. Splashed on the T28 and damaged the T28 prototype for 241. Okay, the LTG is being chased around the corner by that T28. And he's very carefully trying to get away because he knows that the gun on that anti-tank destroyer is quite deadly. And I put a direct hit on him for 304. Now I'm not going to move position for the moment because I know that one of the enemy Arty has been wiped out. There is still one enemy Arty, a Lorraine 15550. Don't know where he is, but yep, he could still be dangerous. Now the Leo is going to have a quick look around that corner. But I'm being drawn to the attention of the fact that the enemy is now making their way through the south pass and the middle pass. And I'm going to try and get a shot on that 252U. Rounds out. Direct hit wipes him out. He drove through the gap and got splattered. Now I'm waiting for the reload to go through. I can't see any more at the moment, but I can see that T29 lining up a shot. Mark the target, side onto him, so I should be able to do a bit of damage. Rounds out, and it wipes him out. So that's 2 kills, 2 shots. Okay, T-28's been located. Still reloading. LTG's getting behind him. Can't shoot until the LTG moves away. And I'm loaded. And he takes out the LTG, so I fire at the T-28. And I get a direct hit with my next shot, so that's 3 kills, 3 shots. And with 2 tanks up on the enemy at the moment. There's an IS-3 there and a Leo back at their cap. In fact, it's a Lerva, sorry, not a Leo. And a Lorraine 15550. Dialing in. Rounds out. It's a long flight time for the shell. And I get the kill. So that's 4 shots, 4 kills. Lerva in the cap areas, going after our Leo. Waiting for the reload to complete. I've marked him as target to let the Leo know he's about to get hit by Arty. Rounds out. Unfortunately, he's just killed the Leo. I get a direct hit on the Lerva. 214 stuns him. He's also been hit by my teammate, so I'm picking up stun assist. In reload. Fortunately, there's nobody around there to spot for us at the moment. Rheinmetall, Borsig and the Striv are moving towards the western pass. There is 2 enemy tanks left. The IS-3 and the Lerva. We know the Lerva's been hit and badly damaged. We don't know where the IS-3's gone. Striv's going down to the south pass. He's going to come up from the south, see if he can spot him. I'm going to join them, because you know what I like doing? Unlike a lot of players, I know what the P and SPG stands for. In fact, a lot of what Arty Noobs players do play this way. Even after we've played as a standard Arty sitting at the back, we will go mobile if we need to. And at this moment, I need to be helping my team up close and personal, putting shots into the enemy at close range. And the GW Panther is made on the Panther chassis. They never actually got to build these during World War II. They proposed to build them. They did make a mock-up showing exactly what it would look like, but it never got built because they needed all the hulls for the Panther tanks. Okay, Borsig's going up to the paths. I'm skirting around the edge here. Got my gun aimed toward the pass as I'm moving. It's a beautiful skin, isn't it? This skin is free for anybody who wants to use it. If you're a member of What Arty Noobs, it was made by Sir Rusty, and yes, you can find it on his Facebook page. And the Lerva's been found, and he's low on hit points, and there's the IS-3. So I'm going to help shotgun those enemies if I can. They've taken out the Lerva. So all I need to do now is help with the killing of this IS-3. Okay. I'm going to turn to the left, go into the dip and shoot up over the lip of the dip into the IS-3. In fact, oh, no, I'm going to sit behind this rock for starters. There's the corner. That's where the IS-3's been located. I fire a round in to try and scare him out. There he is. We've seen him. Okay, lining him up for a shot. Just got to put a round into that area. I can just about make it out. If he pulls, yeah, that's, oh, and he's gone. I was almost loaded and ready to shoot, but the Striv got him. So, victory. And 4 kills with 4 shots. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it was the first class tanker for general disturbance in the GW Panther. I managed to get a fighter badge, a Reaper medal for getting 3 consecutive hits in a row and kills, and with a single shell each. And I also managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 17 in that game. And the win rate for the game was 2,792. And it just goes to show, you know, if you go mobile, sometimes it actually does help your team a great deal. So, yes, a maxim I do live with, or live by. Let's have a look at team score. I didn't get the highest damage. I actually only got 1,856 hit points in that game. The Leo got the high damage on our team. He got 2,073, but the high damage overall went to the IS-3 on the enemy team. He got 2,981. The UDES got 2,331, and after that, their Object 252U got 2,033. So I was a little way down on damage, but when it came to kills, I got the highest amount. I got 4 kills. The Object 252U got 3. And then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, yep, I've got the highest amount there, 1,007. And the reason for that was I was bottom tier, well, tier 7 in a tier 8 game. So let's have a look at detail. Well, I fired 14 rounds in that game. I got 8 direct hits but no penetrations and 13 splash. Damage of 1,856 hit points, and all of it was at more than 300 meters. I damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did stun assistance of 518 hit points off 9 stuns. Now, there is a fault with the results at the moment on the Salty Jedi website. We're not getting the correct data for credits or for XP. But I think you can see that I did make a profit overall from this game, and I also picked up quite a nice amount of XP because it was the times 5 weekend. So until that's been corrected, we won't report on that information. But if you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe, and hopefully it'll be your replay in the next video.